Hey everybody, it's Jackie Hutton here from Hutton Therapy, and thank you so much for watching this video. So I specialize in helping people get past anxiety, depression, PTSD, and a few more things. And the way I do this is through working with the subconscious at a subconscious level through NLP therapy and hypnotherapy and some other therapies. So you might be wondering, like, what is that? Maybe you haven't heard much of that before. And pretty much what it is so traditional therapy that you see on TV, in movies, is where you sit down, you just talking it out. Sometimes it involves labels and medications. Whereas NLP therapy and hypnotherapy, or any therapies to do with subconscious, it's slightly different. You still, talk it out, but it also involves working on the problem at the subconscious level. So getting to the root cause. And a really good metaphor I like for this is, imagine your life is like a garden, and maybe you've got a weed growing in that garden. And you might try to mow the lawn to get rid of the weed. So that's working on, the top level of it. But then the weed just keeps growing back and keeps showing up in your life again and again and again. And you're thinking, why does it keep coming back? It's because you haven't targeted it at the root cause. So it's just like with a weed, the only way to remove a weed from a garden is you've got to target it at the roots, right? And I really like that metaphor just to explain NLP therapy, hypnotherapy, because that's all it pretty much is. Because pretty much the way it works is 90% of our day is just subconscious. It's us on autopilot. It's why, every morning you'll probably do something really similar. You might wake up and pick up your phone and check it. Or maybe you look at a certain app on your phone. Or maybe every morning you go and get a coffee. Or even just, when you go to walk, you don't think about, do I do heel, toe, heel? You just do it automatically. Same with the words you speak. The majority of your day is on autopilot. And it's a good thing too, because if we had to think about all of those little details all the time, we would go insane. So the thing is, any problems you've got that's showing up in your life right now are also on autopilot. And the way to change it is dealing with the subconscious and working out, why is it there in the first place? Like, what happened in the past that made that behavior, habit, or issue show up in the first place? And when you focus on it at the root, like with a weed, then you can actually heal it. And I found it absolutely sensational. And just to explain another thing, because I get a lot of these questions all the time. So it's pretty much you've got your brain, and we've got the brain, there's the conscious brain and then the unconscious or the subconscious brain. So the conscious brain is only 10%. It's a tiny little sliver at the front of our head, and that's all our logical thinking. Whereas the subconscious brain is where we've got all our habits. It's the 90%. We've got our habits, our behaviors, our memories, everything stored. So that's why, logic doesn't always help someone, stop a behavior. Like, someone might, be overweight or really anxious, and they know they should stop it, but logically they just can't. It's because it's all happening in the subconscious. So it's about, if you're interested, it's about working out what was the root cause of, these issues that are showing up for you now, healing it at the root cause, and then you'll be able to feel freer. You'll be able to feel calmer, because your garden will be able to bloom because there's not as many weeds holding you back. I hope that little metaphor helped. If you would like to book in a call, please reach out to me. My website's huttontherapy.com. Otherwise, I'll have a link under this video somewhere on the YouTube, or you can use my Bark profile, whatever works for you. And pretty much the way it works is, at the moment I am doing online sessions, so it'll look just like this, except I'll send you a link for a video, and we'll just jump on call at 60 minutes at the moment. This might change in the future, but please reach out to me if this is of any interest, and we can see if it's right for you. Talk to you soon.